welcome Joe Manganiello.
Hi, Drew.
Hello.
Big fan, big fan.
Right back at you for a long time. And there's so many things I wanted to discuss with you. I guess I could start off with the beautiful romantic aspect of your life. You and Sophia just celebrated your 5th wedding anniversary.
Thank you, yeah.
I'm such a romantic. And I was reading about how you said that you initially first knew that you could really trust each other and knew to put each other's priorities, and that you just kind of had this like system of how you started out and you would stick with it.
I knew because there was almost like a gift of the Magi type of situation where, unbeknownst to me, she had put what I wanted in life and out of a relationship or a commitment first. And unbeknownst to her, I had done the same thing for her. So there was this one day in particular where we both surprised each other by making some difficult decisions for each other on behalf of the other person. And in that moment, I knew that I could trust her. I knew that she cared about me, and I cared about her, obviously. And that was it. And I went ring shopping. I was actually shooting Magic Mike 2 at the time. So the guys on set were like, giving me advice, about ring shopping and things like that. So it was fun. Those guys actually had a hand in it, in me actually putting the ring on her, getting the ring on her finger.
Every woman's fantasy, not only, Joe Manganiello, but just the cast of Magic Mike, backing it all up.
Yeah.
Jesse Tyler Ferguson helped set you guys up, which is also a total fantasy because all women hope that someone's gonna step in and do a setup. There are many movies made about this whole setup thing, and it doesn't happen in real life.
Well, there actually were 2 friends that were instrumental. One was Jesse, yes, unbeknownst to her. And on my side, I was very good friends with Jess Cagle, who at the time was the editor-in-chief of People magazine. Jess actually let me know via email before anybody else knew that she was single so that I would have the advantage. I needed that advantage because she was shooting in New Orleans. So I flew straight there. Jess Cagle said, she's single, get down there, go.
And you did. I feel like there might need to be a movie or a novel made into, it sounds like a Hollywood dream fantasy, and we don't know that it really happens. And to hear that it does is so inspiring, because all women are like, if only like a guy ever would like book a plane ticket, show up, anything. Wow, good for you, and thank you on behalf of women.
Hey, I guess I'm old-fashioned, and I believe in all of those stories. Whether it's Romeo and Juliet, whatever it is, it's. I think for me, my job was to chase, and I think somebody, whoever that is, one or the other, accepts one of the roles, and the other one takes the other role, and you have the opposite magnets are the ones that come together, not the same. So, I mean, we're getting like philosophical here, but I think that is the case, and I think what gets confusing is when 2 people come at each other with the same polarity. I think then that can sometimes deaden out. Somebody's got to chase and somebody's got to be chased.
I love it. Polarity is one of my very favorite words in the English language, because it just immediately describes the dynamic of, it's the perfect antidote to perfection. I agree. I don't know if you'll believe this about me, Joe, but I'm a lot of energy. So I don't know what my magnet would be on the other side. They're probably some corpse over in the corner who doesn't have much to offer. That's probably who I would be magnetized to.
Well, if you have a lot of energy, somebody's got to come in with more. And that's the thing. If you want that woman who's successful and outgoing and funny and smart, like, you got to come in over the top. And that's a commitment. You got to meet that. You got to meet that energy.
I just want to quickly recommend that you do a TED Talk on how men should conduct themselves in the world. I understand that actually, was it Sophia, do I have this correctly, that brought a little someone, if you will, into your relationship?
Yes. So, Sophia wanted a dog. And she one day got sent a picture of this cute, like the cutest dog you've ever seen in your life, and this shelter, Dogs Without Borders.
Yes.
And there was a Saturday morning where she said, "Come meet the dog," and I went, "Oh, I forgot." Okay, so I walk out, and this cute little thing perks up as soon as I walk outside, jumps off of the lap of the person from the shelter and came running over to me. I said to them, "Okay, I'll try her out. You can leave her with us for a week." So once the shelter people left, we found out she was sick and she had a cyst on her belly.
Am I right about this? Like, you knew that something wasn't right with her and you took her to a vet?
Yeah, so the next day I took her to the vet, and they said, "Well, we're going to try to change your diet. We think there might be some stones involved. This cyst might be a cancerous tumor. We don't know, but we're going to run some tests." And I said, "I don't want to run any tests. Like, here's my credit card, whatever it costs. You put her into surgery. You take those stones out. Look at her; she's in pain." I kind of felt like the universe had handed me this little thing that needed help, and probably the reason why she was at the shelter in the first place, this cute, sweet little dog, was because the previous owners, I'm guessing, looked at the fees for surgery and thought, well, we can't do that, and surrendered her. So she was in the spot where she was going to be put down because no families were taking her. She was going to see families, and no one was adopting her. And so I just thought, you know what, no matter what, I'm going to help this little thing out. She's been with us ever since, and she loves me, and she's just been like, the light of our lives since we've had her.
Oh
Yeah,
my
there she
goodness,
is.
there she is. Oh no, she's so cute. Look at that little sausage. Oh my goodness. Okay,